I do have a friend, David LaHuta, I call him because he's so incredibly handsome. David LaHuta is his real name, and whenever I can't pick up the slack on a challenge, I just call Dave, and he takes the plunge, so to speak.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so I'm all changed up and ready to go. I think I got on my cool, gritty, urban outfit for New York. We're gonna hop on the pedicab, learn how to ride it, and hopefully make some cash. You want a cab?
Yeah, what is it?
Pedicab, right in the bike. It's really comfortable, it's a nice seat. Where are you going to?
Oh, I'm going to the airport.
Airport? I don't think I can make it to the airport. The holidays are stressful. I mean, between choosing the right present and you know, shuffling between friends and family, I mean, it doesn't leave any time for yourself. So January and February, it's a perfect time to plan a little, you know, post-holiday getaway.
Another thing is, if you do bring gifts, keep them unwrapped, because if a TSA employee wants to check what's inside the box, the last thing you want to do is have to tear open a box that you spent hours or whatever, minutes wrapping the night before.
I'm David. Rachel sent me because she told me that you were a little afraid to swim with sharks.
Very afraid.
So how are you feeling right now?
I feel like I'm going to throw up.
You're doing such a great job.
Thank you so much for taking her.
Well, you've got to give Jill so much credit because she was so scared of the sharks. And, you know, it takes so much courage just to get in that cage, to be submerged underwater, and just to be surrounded by, you know, 10 or 12 sharks.
It's been consistently rated as one of the country's, and if not one of the world's top hotels. It's got a rich history. It's got this wonderful Italian Renaissance style, so you'll see Florentine fountains and open courtyards. It's just a really wonderful, stately property.
Where you want to be, a lot of laid-back, island-style restaurants, and gosh, take me there now, you know?
Probably one of my favorite trips was one I took a bunch of years ago, just backpacking across Europe. I mean, I had a small budget.
Wow.
About my budget, after adding up all the money I had, it was about $34 a day, right?
What?
So that's what I spent on a room for the night, food. So, you know, some days I spent a little bit more, some days I spent a little bit less, but I definitely got around on a shoestring. You know, I even hitchhiked across Ireland, you know, so it's like, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend to do now.
Yeah, I would. Kids don't do that. Kids don't do that.
But it was cool, man. It was definitely a cool way to get around.
And Colonial Williamsburg, you know, it can't be beat, especially if you're an American history buff. It's a multi-block district that was restored to look much as it did in 1774. And if you've got kids, it's a wonderful way to make American history come alive.
Even though Hurricane Katrina hit the Gulf Coast more than 2 months ago, New Orleans is still in need of dire help. And Habitat Humanity offers a number of programs to really revitalize the area, whether it's rebuilding homes or participating in a number of reclamation projects.
Tell us about the Purple People Bridge. Where's that?
It's in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I actually climbed the bridge last summer, and it's really, really cool. The bridge spans the Ohio River between Cincinnati and Newport, Kentucky.
She's really excited. You know, I saw her face when she got here. She was a bit surprised to see the crane when we first pulled up.
Leg 2.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was awesome.
Adventurous guy, you love to travel.
That's right.
You write travel columns and all that. I want to give a personal shout out. I mean, whatever you're afraid of, guys or girls, if you're afraid of bugs, snakes, whatever, jumping out of stuff, jumping over stuff, what? Give them something.
I think that I want to ride a camel across the Sahara.
Okay, well, right.
How about that?